Hello everyone, this is Maria Liz over here, and I'm here to share a little bit about the 58th Annual Smithsonian Folklife Festival in Washington, D.C. And the theme of that year was Youth and the Future of Culture. To be honest, last year was the first time that I heard about this festival, and I am so glad I did, and I can wait for you all to see a little bit more about what it has to offer. And each year it changes, so this year it's going to be a different theme, but this particular year, 2025, it was focused on the youth and the cultures. You can see a little bit of this part, which is foodways, which was one of our favorites because they show different recipes, how to make it, and the connection that they have with the youth and how they're trying to pass it on to the next generation. I absolutely love that. And a lot of times we got to try some samples, which, as you know, we were delighted. Anyway, foodways, it shows that recipes are never just instructions. They are identity, memories. It's a home on a plate, basically, it was very nice. This part is music. There was music everywhere there, and music is life. So I absolutely love that. The music program brought together traditional instruments from many different cultures across America. This was the log building area, and people could come and try and ask questions about it. I didn't get to try it, but it definitely looked fun. I love this band. Let me let you hear it. That band, man, I love those kids. Yes, the language of Stelmangeri was very interesting too. It is one of civilization's oldest languages, written not in words but in stone. Oof, that was well said. In this area, there's a lot of crafts, there's a lot of trial. You can try and create different things, touch, feel different textures. And everyone was just so informed. So you definitely left there with new information. Every time there's music, I'm just not going to speak because I really want us to cherish that. Oh, Hawaii. The Hawaii program brought youth dancers and musicians. Oh, I absolutely love that. Hula is not only just a dance, it's oral history motion. Each gesture, each step, a word in a language, the body speaks, and they were just showing that. Streetwise was, I keep saying incredible, so let me try to switch that word. But Streetwise, the name says everything. This tent was dedicated to the culture that has always lived outside, on the sidewalks, in parking lots, on the sides of buildings. It's the kind of culture that doesn't wait for an institution to validate it, which I really like. So you can see skateboarding was like the main stage. A lot of people could also sign up and get free, I don't know if it was free actually, but you could get skateboarding lessons. There you go. Those are the low rider cars and bikes are actually rooted in Chicano tradition. It really turned heads. Like not only us, but everyone else that were going there had to stop in Streetwise and check out the low riders. the DJ put the mood into this place. It was definitely fun, and you felt like you were in a different part of the festival. And I like because each part is in different areas. So for streetwise, you felt like you were somewhere else. I like the muralist because you actually, from the first day that you go to the festival, everything is white, blank, and then as the days progress, you can start to see how the mural starts to change and start to get color, and I really like that. We love food. So what can I say? We had to show that.
Ice cream in DC after work never tasted so good.
I was tired. So this is for 4th of July, and it's Charles' birthday, and it was actually very fun to be in DC. The festival ran right through the 4th of July. Actually, look at that cake for the celebration. This is Evelyn's artwork, and she's amazing. She's from Guatemala. We get to speak to her and her husband. They have a Italian restaurant in Guatemala, and we're hoping to go there very, very soon.
Involved using these pads because
So the language lodge, they were actually speaking native languages. You had Alaska, Hawaii, Great Lakes, and the Northeast. That was very interesting. We got a free ride. Man, there was so much dust. Another voucher. These were perfect for the heat in that summer day.
mentioned that she had the ability to see quality in a person.
More murals done by the youth. Foodways again, because Foodways is unforgettable.
And she is my good buddy.
The stage, they kept offering something new every single time. Honestly, I felt like taking notes.
My principle is food is medicine, and as we know, what is it, this teaspoon of sugar? I don't know.
I liked it because the Foodways area proved that food is one of the most accessible entry points into another culture. You know what I mean? And it's the truth. So you don't need to speak the language. You just need to be willing to taste. This is the classroom. I really liked it. It really felt like a classroom. And then they had a hallway where you can have your... I forgot the name of that. Oh God, it's been so long since I've been to high school. Forget about it. Cowboys in the Western tradition. I think that was saddle making, roping horsemanship. These are the food that they were serving. It was all delicious. I forgot who was cooking. I liked it because this bar was focused on future filmmakers. And I believe this is nearing the last day, or I believe this is the last day of that wasn't the best day. Excuse me. This is Karen weaving. Weaving is one of humanity's oldest technologies, and in the hands of the Karen people, it is also one of its most beautiful. And no, we're not talking about that Karen. So don't worry. Watching it in real time is humbling. This is not a craft for craft's sake. This takes time and effort. More food. Oh, this was so good. This was so good. So this band is all youth. They're all youth, and they work so hard, and they perform, I believe, each day. And I mean, everybody was just pumped with them. They were incredible. Charles got to record a lot of interviews, and we actually got to see them on the final edited version that the Smithsonian did.
Last day today, seems like the weather is not too sympathetic.
We had so much fun. We got to work with so many wonderful people. As I mentioned before, we got to see a lot of finished work in progress being completed, like Evelyn's mural. That was beautiful. We got to see a lot of native crafts and like this type of clothing that they used in real life. It was definitely different, to put it like that. I enjoyed the masonry, and you had the opportunity to try it. And you have to be light with your hand. At times you have to use force, like I was doing right here. But then you also have to be light with it, not to hurt the stone. The 2025 Smithsonian Folklife Festival was not a museum exhibit. It was not a performance for an audience. It was a living, breathing argument that culture belongs to everyone, that tradition is not fragile, and that people who will carry it forward are already among us. Foodways and language, stone and song, murals and lowriders, corn growing on the National Mall, all of it is saying the same thing. We're still here, and we're just getting started. So, cherish everything that has been passed on to you, and lovingly and graciously pass it on to the next generation so that it can continue to live on and on and on.